everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to capture leads from Facebook lead ads into Google Sheets automatically. So I run Facebook lead ads to capture leads for my online business and automatically add each new lead to the Google Sheets for easy tracking and follow-ups. So here my objective is, as soon as a new lead is received over Facebook lead ads, a record should be created over the Google Sheet. So for making the connection between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheet, I am going to use a software that is Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I will show you how you can add new leads to the Facebook lead ads and save their details over the Google Sheet. So for building this integration between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheet, I am going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform. So here I have selected Facebook lead ads as my trigger app and I have selected Google Sheet as my action app. So let's start building this automation. But before building this automation, I am going to show you the real working of this automation. So for that, you just have to log in your Facebook account. So here you can see this is my Facebook account and I am going to use this page, that is Digital Dynamics. So now let's move on to Meta for developers and select this page over there and the form, that is Dynamic Lead Gen form. So for getting the response over our Google Sheet, we firstly have to fill this form that is in the lead ads testing tool over the Meta for developers. And in this lead ad testing tool page, you can see it is asking me to select the page. So here we have to select the Facebook page. So here I have already told you that I am going to select the page, that is Digital Dynamics. So here you can see I have selected this page and now further we are getting the option for selecting the form. So here in the Digital Dynamics page, I am going to select this form, that is Digital Dynamics lead form. So let's select it, and here firstly you have to delete your previous lead, as you can create only one lead per form. So now let's click over this delete lead and delete our previous lead over here. So here you can see my lead has been deleted. Now just have to click on this preview form button for getting the form. So here you can see we have landed to the form and here it is asking me to enter the detail, that is first name, last name, email and phone number. So now let's enter these details and fill this form. So here you can see I have filled this form and here I have provided the first name, that is demo, the last name user, and the email address is demouser@pabblytudes.com, and I have also provided the phone number. Now you just have to click on this continue button, and after continue you just have to click on this submit button, and now here you can see our form is successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Google Sheet and check whether we are receiving the response or not, means the detail which I have recently filled over this form is received over my Google Sheet or not. So here you can see this is the Google Sheet I have created, name as Facebook leads, and here you can see I am receiving the first name which I have recently created over the form, that is demo, the last name user, and the email, that is demouser@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number. So here you can see I am successfully receiving the response, means we have successfully built this automation by integrating both these applications, that is Facebook lead ads and the Google Sheet. So now let's build this automation by just using Pabbly Connect. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. And once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free. But if you are an existing user, you can click on sign in. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about an amazing platform of Pabbly, that is Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is the platform where automation users, business owners and marketers gathers to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community and share your workflows and ask questions. So join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find the link in the description given below. Now let's move on to a Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to just click over this sign in button, as I have already an account on Pabbly. And as you will finish the sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see we are getting some of the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to build the integration, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which can integrate different applications applications with each other and will start automating your work. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to click on Access Now button, and as you will click on Access Now, you will get the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see this is the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, and these are the workflows I have created. Now I am going to show you how you can create your own workflow from scratch. For that, you just have to click on the Create Workflow button, but if you want to create your own folder, you can click over this Create a New Folder button and create your own folder where you want to create your own workflow. Now I am going to click over this Create Workflow button, and as you will click on this Create Workflow button, you will get the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here you can see we are getting two workflow builder, that is new workflow builder, which is modern, fast and more flexible, named as beta, and another workflow builder is classic, which will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I am going to use my newly launched workflow builder, that is beta. So for that, you just have to click on this select button, and here you will get a dialog box where you have to enter the workflow name. So now let's provide a name to our workflow here. So here I am providing it the name Capture Facebook Lead Ads to Google Sheet. Now we are getting the option for selecting the folder. So from here you can select the folder in which you want to create your workflow. Now you just have to click on this create button, and here you can see we are getting this pop-up that is workflow created successfully, and we are successfully landed to a workflow page. And here on this workflow page you can see it is asking me to select the trigger. So you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is basically the application which is going to initiate your workflow. Now as we are going to use Facebook lead ads for capturing the lead, I am going to use my trigger app as Facebook lead ads. So just click over this add trigger and you will be landed to the trigger setup page, and here I am going to use the Facebook lead ads as my trigger app. So just select it over here, and here you can see I have selected it. Now further we are getting the option for entering the app event. So app event or trigger event is basically the work which is going to initiate your workflow, and I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new lead. So here I am going to select this new lead instant as my app event, and here you can see we are getting this button for connect. Now you just have to click on this connect button and you will be landed to the Facebook lead ads connection page. So if you already have an existing connection, you can use select existing connection, but if you want to create a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection button here, and after that you just have to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads button, and here you can see my Facebook page has been opened, and here I am going to just click over this continue button for authorizing the Facebook, and here you can see my connection has been created successfully. And now we are getting the option for providing the page name and lead gen form, and I have already told you that I am going to use this digital dynamics page. So here I am going to select it over here. So here my page has been selected, and now I am going to select the form, that is digital dynamics lead form. Here I want to receive only the details of this form, that is digital dynamics lead form. So I am selecting it over here, but if you want to receive the details of every form, you can select all lead gen forms over here. Now we are done with our page and the form. Now you just have to click on the save and send test request. Now for getting the response, we have to provide a test submission. So now let's move on to my Meta for Developers page and make a test submission, and I am also going to tell you how you can create your own form. Now for creating the form, you just have to go to Meta Business Suite. So here you can see I have landed to my Meta Business Suite page, and now on this all tools option you can see we are getting this all tools page, and in this all tools page you can see we are getting the option for instant form. So just select it and you will be landed to this lead ads form page, and here you can see these are the lead ads form. So if you want to create your own form, you can simply click over this create form button and your form will be created. Now for filling this form, you just have to go to Meta for Developers page. So here you can see this is my Meta for Developers page, and in this page you just have to go to resources, and on this resources you can see we are getting the option for developers tools. So just select it over here and you will be landed to this developer tools page, and on this developer tool page you can see we are getting the option for lead ads RTO debug tool. So you just have to select it for landing to the lead ad testing tool page. So here you can see after selecting lead ads RTO debug tool, I have landed to lead ads testing tool page, and now on this page I am going to select my page and the form. So I have already told you that I am going to select the page, that is digital dynamics. So let's select it over here, and now I am going to select the form, that is digital dynamics lead form. Now I have already told you that we can create only one lead per form. So I am going to firstly delete the previous lead, and after that I am going to just click over this preview form button, and here you can see my lead has been deleted. Now let's click over this preview form button for getting the form. Now we have landed to the form. form. Now I am going to fill these details over here. So here you can see I have filled this form providing the first name, testing, last name, user and email, testing@pabblytudes.com and phone number. Now you just have to click on this continue button, and after continue you just have to click on this submit button, and here you can see my form has been submitted. Now let's move on to a Pabbly Connect and check whether we are capturing the response or not. And here you can see we have successfully received the response, that is response A, and these are the details I have filled over the form, that is first name as testing and last name as user and the email over here. So here you can see we are done with our trigger setup. Now we just have to set up our action. So for that you just have to make a right click over the Facebook lead ads, and after that you can see we are getting the option for add action step. So just select it and you will be landed to the action setup page. And here, as I have to save the details of my leads over the Google Sheet, I am going to select the action app as Google Sheets over here. So just select this Google Sheet over here, and now you will be getting the option for selecting the app event. So app event is basically the work which you want to perform over this action app. So I will be selecting this app event, that is add new row over here, and now I am going to just click over this connect button and you will be landed to the Google Sheets connection page. And if you want to build a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection button, and here you have to sign up your Google account. But if you already have an existing connection, you can use select existing connection over here, which I am going to use now. So here you can see my connection has been already selected. Now we just have to click on the save button. So you can see this is the Google Sheet I have created, name as Facebook leads, and I am going to select this Google Sheet over the Pabbly Connect. So here you can see as I have selected the save button, I am getting some of the fields, and the first field is for selecting the spreadsheet. So I have already shown you my spreadsheet, and if you want to create the Google Sheet of your own, you can create it and select it over here. Now from this select spreadsheet field, you can select the spreadsheet which you want to choose for saving the data. So here I have already selected Facebook leads as my spreadsheet, and the sheet is already selected as sheet 1. Now for that we are getting some of the fields for mapping. So you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping basically makes the field dynamic, means you don't have to enter the values or the data again and again. The data will be automatically changed with the new responses. So here I am going to map my first name from the response which I am receiving from the Facebook lead ad. So just select this response of the Facebook lead ads, and here on this response you can see we are getting the option for first name. So just select it over here, and we have mapped our first name. Now I am going to map my last name from the response. So here you can see I am getting the last name, so I am going to map it over here. Now further we are getting the email and phone number, so I am going to map the email over here, and now I am going to map the phone number. So here you can see I have mapped these fields. Now you just have to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see we are successfully receiving the response. Now let's move on to the Google Sheet and check whether the new row is added over that for the new leads or not. So here you can see in my Google Sheet I am successfully receiving the response, that is first name as testing, last name as user, and the email is testing@pabblytudes.com and phone number. So here you can see we have successfully built the connection between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheet. And here you can see we are done with our automation. So you can also build automations like this for enhancing your business. So start using Pabbly Connect now and enhance your business. And stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more automations like this. Thank you for watching this video.
Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.